Alright guys, back for another game of Dragon Ball Super Card Game. This time it's the irrelevant, the innocuous, the insatiable Metacooler versus Gogeta. That deck that does absolutely everything you could possibly want it to do. The Gogeta starting off by looking at the top 5 cards of his deck and putting them in the Warp. Just letting me know that the Supreme Kai, that is a proxy, the face down card for the same card he just milled. Using the Supreme Kai to play out a Mirror, and then using the mirror effect in order to warp a card and then draw one to the hand. Paying 1 for the Gogeta by returning 2 from the warp to the drop area, and then passing turn after using the leader effect to draw a card. And my first turn, play 1 yellow, play out a Metacooler, draw a card, swing with the leader into his leader, which he will take, and then passing turn, because you know my deck is a normal one, which can only do so much with 1 energy. Passing back, we charge an energy, use the leader effect to look at the top 5 again, send them to the warp. He does send a Trunks though, which can be added to the hand with its effect. Swinging with the Gogeta into my leader, which I will take, and I feel like I'm going to take a few more punches to the cranium before the turn is out. Swinging with his leader to draw a card and add 1 from life to hand. Take that as well. Follow that up with another Gogeta play. By discarding the 2 targets from the hand, and follow that up by overwhelming the Trunks. Swinging with the Gogeta into leader. Yes, master, may I please have more? Swing with the Trunks, which I will also take, down to 4. Using the mirror to warp a card and then draw 1. Swinging with that mirror. Let me guess, do I take this too? I probably do. Yes, I do. Just keep taking them. And then passing turn, which will warp the Trunks back to the hand. I will charge an energy, then use one of the new cards from the anniversary set. This one lets you play the Unison from your hand for free with a marker. I will then use the secondary effect of that 1 cost to mill 2 coolers from the deck. Use the Unison to play out a Yes token, which is just another copy of Metacooler. Since I have 2 Metacoolers in play, I can Awaken, which draws me 2 cards. Follow that up with a swing of the Metacooler. This lets you mill up to 3, and then add a Metacooler card from your deck to your drop to your hand, I should say. He does negate that because that swing was at the Unison. I will then proceed to use the Field Cards effect to play out a Metacooler from the drop area. I should have rest moded the Metacooler field card, but I completely forgot. Swing at the Unison. I will give my 1 cost blocker and then pass the turn. This Unison has so much utility and so many effects in regards to just maintaining just defense. He will play out a Gogeta, which warps my block, or which destroys my blocker, which is a shame. That's 1 more attack I have to stave off. He will use the leader effect to warp the top 5 again. Proceed to swing with the leader into my leader to draw down to 5 life, combo out 2 Trunkses, and I will combo a super combo. One of the downsides of this deck is that it does not draw very much. It's good at adding Metacooler cards back to your hand by using the leader effect, but in terms of actually just drawing cards, your leader does not do such a thing. I will negate the first Gogeta attack with my free negate. I will negate the second Gogeta attack with the same free negate. I just need to stave off these attacks. He will use the mirror effect to draw a card, then swing with that. Follow that with an Overwhelm by warping up to 6 cost energy in play, but luckily my token has no energy cost, so it cannot be targeted. Yay for pointless defensive capability. And a passing turn. So we move to this turn. I did draw a red card finally, which is good. Now I can charge that and hopefully play out my 7th cost next turn. I'll use my Unison effect to play a token. Tap 1 to use the Field Cards effect, which I get a little bit too excited about, but then I play out my Metacooler card from my hand, from my drop area. I pay 1 more yellow to play out the Metacooler card, to mill 2 more, and then I will use the leader effect to put it in rest mode, which is one of the effects. If I have 2 Metacoolers in play, I can choose a battle card, put it in rest mode, and it cannot restand during the next charge phase. We'll keep attacking into the Unison because I need to get it gone. It needs to be gone. Its -2 effect is too powerful. Swing with the leader, especially now that I'm low on life. Using the leader effect, I will not mill, but I will add a Metacooler back to my hand just so I have a bit more combo power. And pass the turn after giving my 1-cost blocker. The opponent's turn, swing with the leader first, which is a blessing for me because I can actually use Nimbus. And then he only gets one, potentially two more attacks off this turn now that he has a Unison. He does swing with the Gogeta. I do use the blocker. I need to make most of the resources I've got just because my hand is kind of important now. Once I lose those resources, they're very hard to get back. And pass the turn. So we charge a yellow, and we're going to try and use the leader effect. That is not the card I wanted to send. But I was digging for the red card. It's basically it all came down to whether I saw one of those 4 costs there, but I didn't. And if I had seen it, I would have been able to go into the 7 cost and play out about another 4 or 5 battle cards this turn, which unfortunately I wasn't able to. But we make the most of what we've got. We'll play out the field card effect, swing with that. He will combo off to defend, pay 1 for the 1 cost to draw a card, then play 2 yellows to sack that 1 cost to play 2 Metacoolers from the drop area. We just basically have to leave up a defender and hope for the best. Swing with that, I'll combo off 2 coolers after using my leader effect to give it an additional 5k power, and he will combo out. At this point, I just tap up the Unison for an additional token, give my battle card blocker, and pass the turn. He will use the Goku effect to add back a Gogeta from his warp. Swing with that, and I will begin by using my first blocker. Huzzah! We have survived an attack. Swing with the Gogeta. I will combo out with 2 cards with that. Use the leader, swing to draw a card. I will combo out with that, I believe, but I think he's also... combo out of that. He plays the Gogeta, but I do respond with the Unison very enthusiastically. He goes for the 6 cost to play Goku and Vegeta, then a follow-up Gogeta. Swings with the Gogeta as well. I will block that. He'll use a life to attack with the Vegeta, which I will combo out. And then he reveals he has another mirror, and that's basically game over. He can go up to 3, swing with the leader, use the battle skill to give it an extra 5k for each card in warp. So I think it becomes about 150,000. And I'm on 1 life, so there you go. Kinda got my head caved in, but that's okay. That's what happens with Metacooler. Sometimes you see the combo, sometimes you don't. It would have been good to show it off, but I guess I just didn't get the chance to. Didn't get the right mills. I did mill the secret rare, which is fantastic. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you all next time. Toodaloo.